Well, we got a lot of parents calling in this morning about our 7:15 second date update between Andrea and Marcus. I mean, they went to Glory Days to watch the Bucks game. What could go wrong? Well, apparently Andrea had a lot of things to say to one of the other customers at the restaurant. I don't blame him for not wanting to go out with her again. What do you think?
Well, Andrea, very confident about her date with Marcus. They did something cool. They did something relaxing. They went and watched some football games.
Relaxing?
Well, what do you mean?
Sometimes it gets a little stressful watching football.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess I should say maybe not relaxing, but maybe something a little more laid back, versus more of a formal dinner. So they went to Glory Days, watched some games, hung out, and since then, she has not heard from him. We're trying to figure out what happened. Lana, you asked some great questions. Did you get a little too excited? Were you on your phone too much? What was happening? So we actually have Marcus on the phone. We're going to see if we can get some answers from him. He has agreed to come on with us. Let's bring him on. Hey, Marcus, you there?
Yeah, how's it going?
Hey, good, man. We appreciate you coming on with us today. We wanted to ask you about this woman, Andrea, that you went on a date with. We just heard that you guys went to Glory Days, watched some football games, got to get to know each other a little bit, had some drinks, hung out, and seemed like a very laid-back date. But I guess since that date, you have disappeared. Man, this is what we kind of do. We try to get some answers from the person that disappeared. That would be you. Why are you not getting back to this girl?
The first hour and a half was great. We were having a great time. All the things you just listed. We were watching football. Really can't ask for more, right? And then it just went crazy.
What?
What do you mean went crazy?
We're at a restaurant, right? People bring their kids and their family, and I just didn't know how to respond to this. But there was a kid behind us, like at the booth behind us, carrying on, kicking, screaming. Bumping the booth a little bit, which is annoying. I'll give you that. But Andrea stood up and just started to berate the parents and the kid. Just like, get your kid under control. What the hell's the matter with you? I mean, it was loud and chaotic, and kind of feels like it's unreal. But yeah, screaming at these parents, even screaming at the kid.
What'd you do?
I tried to intervene, calm things down. Hey, let's, it's not that big of a deal. Like, we can move. We can, there's no reason to scream at a child or the parents. I'm sure the parents aren't like, hey, I love that my kid's, being loud. But
so it was quite the scene.
Causing a scene. It was embarrassing. And, for someone to go from 0 to 60 that quick on a kid, I don't know. She kind of showed her true colors and,
did you guys leave after that? Did those people leave, or did you guys all just still sit there?
They left. They got up and left.
Well, why would she not tell us that? She told us that the date was fine. You guys had a lot of fun.
Well, maybe that's fun for her.
Maybe he's just recalling the first hour and a half, which was fun.
Okay. Right or wrong, that is a very awkward situation to be in. I totally get it, Marcus. We actually have Andrea on hold with us. I got to bring her back on here. Andrea.
Awkward would be putting it mildly. I wish it was just awkward.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, we actually have Andrea on the phone. I want to bring her back on and just kind of get her take on this. Andrea.
You forgot to tell us one part.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a big deal. I mean, interesting interaction.
First of all, he's very much exaggerating it. Here's the thing. We are paying customers in a bar trying to watch a game. And I understand kids can get loud and whatever, but he is kicking my seat, screaming, getting really rowdy. And it's frustrating when I'm there to have a good time and the parents obviously are not doing anything to control the situation. They're not taking the kid outside. They're not trying to calm him down. They're just letting this kid run completely wild, and I'm trying to enjoy this date. So to me, it's completely inappropriate, and I don't think I ever reacted. I think I am a paying customer, and I deserve to enjoy this time and not be disruptive when I'm...
What about everyone else in the room? You were being disruptive. We could
No, I was not being... The kid was being disruptive. I'm sure everyone else in the room agreed with me.
It was disruptive to us. You screaming at the kid and the parents is disruptive to the whole everything.
Screaming. I was heated and I was exasperated. I was not screaming.
That is a fancy way to say screaming. Heated and I can't even say the word. Like, come on.
Exactly. You can't even say the word exasperated.
Exasperated. Fine, whatever.
Spell
you were
that?
exasperatedly screaming at a child.
I was talking to the parents and trying to get the parents to control their child, which clearly
That's how you
they
talk?
never discipline their child at all.
I mean, I don't like to be annoyed by having my seat kicked either. I totally
Right.
get that. But kind of
Yeah.
the handling of the situation, that seems like it was a little aggressive. Yeah, no?
Look, this is the problem with parents these days. They don't know how to discipline their kids. They don't know how to control them. And that is why the situation even happened. It shouldn't even happen if parents knew how to control their children.
You don't have kids. It is totally not your place to do that.
I would never let my kids act like that.
Well, it's obvious that you have very different views about this particular situation, but you did say that the first hour and a half was good. You guys agreed on that. I'll just ask, would you be willing to hit the reset button on this and maybe go out again? I don't know.
No. If she's going to react that way to another person's child and defend it this hard, I'm not interested in that or whatever militaristic way she's talking about raising
A lot of big words.
kids. I'm good.
Andrea, I guess he's not looking for another date because of the situation. I'm sorry, but at least we got you some answers. I wish you luck. And Marcus, thanks for your time as well.
Yeah, thank you.
Listen, that is annoying when kids are, I mean, I've been in waiting rooms at doctor's offices where kids are going crazy and a mom's just reading a magazine or a dad just reading a magazine. And it's kind of like, what is going on? But
I know, but I never
berate
want to
something?
stand up and say something, though. It's
There's
like,
different ways to handle that. I mean, you can say something without berating somebody.
oh, that's, I don't know. That's a line you don't really, you can't tell somebody how to parent their kid. I don't know. What do you do?
I want to know if this would have been a deal breaker for you, but do you think Andrea was in the right to say something? Or do you think she overreacted and Marcus is totally right for not wanting to go back out with her again? Hit us up. 800-992-1099. 800-992-1099. I feel like we're going to hear from some parents right now.